for Gal to join.
Hi,
Hi, Gal.
hi. Hi.
Okay.
I don't see you yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, see you now on Instagram. Hi, everyone on YouTube. We're just signing in now.
See you.
Okay,
Yes, go
perfect.
live. Gali. Okay.
All right. Welcome, everyone on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, on all platforms. We are live.
Hi. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Perfect. Can you hear me?
excellent. Yes, I hear you.
I cannot hear you yet on Instagram.
Tech checking, 1 2 1 2.
No.
No?
Yes,
Okay.
now I can
Yes.
hear you on Instagram.
All right,
Yes.
all the technical things are out of the way. We're all connected. Hello, Monica, and hi, Jenna.
Hello, hello,
Hi,
hello.
Gibon. Hi,
And we have
hi.
a lot of people also on Instagram, I see.
Yes, hi, guys. Hello. Okay,
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
So today we're diving into a bitter pill. It's the bitter pill for success. Everybody wants to be successful, but there is something that people don't know that stops them from being successful. And that's really the topic is what is that thing that people don't know? And why is it such a bitter pill? Why isn't it like, oh, you want to be successful? Of course, just it's an enjoyable process.
Okay,
And
so here is
is it enjoyable?
so here it is. I'll give you the answer at the beginning straight to the face, and it will hurt, and then we will understand it. So in order to be successful, you need to be willing to be wrong. For as long as you're trying to be right, you will fail.
Okay. Okay.
Why? Why? For as long as you are trying, for as long as you assert that you are right, you are wrong. And because of that, you cannot learn, you cannot improve, you cannot observe, you cannot anything. So I sit with
Mm-hmm.
a person, and he wants to be successful, and I'm telling him, look, what you need to do is A, B, C, D. It's obviously making him wrong. He
Mm,
cannot be wrong, so he cannot be successful.
I see. I see. So any advice that somebody gets essentially makes them wrong to some greater or lesser degree.
If I come to you and if we really not just advice, because advice you take it, yes, not. I'm talking about in real life. You sit
Mhm.
down and I'm sitting down and let's say I'm doing a deal, okay? And I'm
Yeah.
talking to the other person and I'm telling him, no, this is what I want. And it makes him wrong. If it makes him wrong and he tries to be right, the logic flies out of the window, the failure comes through the front door, and you are a failure.
Hmm.
However, if I tell you this is what I want, and you look at that and you understand the other viewpoint, and you use this understanding to forward the deal, there will be a deal. I train the person. The person needs to be my, I don't know, one of my vice presidents. And I'm telling him, look, this is how things need to be done. He feels that he's totally wrong. He cannot take it. He start to cry. He start to dramatize. We have a crying show like a baby. The guy is 50 years old and he's giving me a 15 minutes old baby cry. He
Hmm.
cannot take it. He cannot take it, so he will not improve. So the
Yeah.
end result will be because he wants to be right, he will have to make me wrong. Now I'm the source of his income. He will lose the income. He will lose, never mind the income, he will lose his future because I'm the only person that can help him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid. In order to succeed, you need to be able to drop this insane insistence on trying to be right and develop your ability to see different viewpoints so you can come up with smart ideas. Because if you
See.
want to be right, there's no ideas. You are locked on a viewpoint. You are useless. You have one viewpoint, you are useless. You want to be powerful, you need to be able to take all viewpoints and to use them to the advantage of everyone.
I see.
You will be successful.
I see. Now, okay, that's very powerful already.
Mhm.
And my question to that is somebody might say, yeah, but I have a couple of things that somebody might say. But the first thing would be, I'm a 50-year-old man, and this hurts my honor that A, you're telling me I need to do this or I don't need to do that. Like, hold on a second, you're being too much. Like, what about my integrity or what I think or my honor? Like, what? I just need
You're
to follow you
irrelevant.
blindly?
Do you want to be successful or do you want to be honorable? Do you want to be successful or do you want to feel good? Do you want to be successful or do you want to serve your emotions? Do you want to be successful or it's irrelevant? Why? Because for as long as you cannot just take what someone else's say and actually evaluate it and use it to improve the situation, you are not honorable. You are useless. You are a slave to your emotions. You are a slave to your feelings. You are a slave, and you will never improve.
Mm, yeah, I
You
see
will
that.
never, ever improve. You want to be successful. You have to drop the insane effort to try to be right, because when you try to be right, you assert covertly that you are wrong, because rightness is needed only by those who are wrong.
I see. So then would it be what then? Do I need to just blindly follow you?
No, and I didn't say follow. I said take what I say and use it, not be right or wrong. Take
Mm,
what I said, because you're telling me now something, it can make me wrong. Oh, what do I need to follow what you say? No, no, no. I take what you say, I understand it, and I use it to improve the situation, not my feelings.
mm,
Everyone else take what everyone says and try to use it to improve their feelings. Your feelings, I know it will be unpopular, but I don't care about your feelings. You should not care about your feelings. You should not care about your emotions or anyone's emotion. You should care about results, because when the results are there, the feelings and the emotions and the beauty is in the sky. And when the results are not there, in any case, this feeling and the emotions get deteriorated. So if you are a slave to your emotions, to your feelings, if you try not to hurt someone's feeling, if you are being politically correct, it will be wonderful. Everyone will love you, but you will not help anyone. When push comes
mm.
to shove, you don't go to the nice guy, you go to the effective guy.
Yeah, very true.
The doctor don't come to you and say, well, I'll do only the things that you feel good about. I will take a feather, and no, if I need to cut you, I will cut you,
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
looking, I'm looking for the results.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're looking for the results, and there is an insane insistence on being nice. No, you being nice for those that actually are willing to bring results, that work with you to be results. To be nice or not nice is only when someone resists a viewpoint. But if you have a viewpoint and you use it, you don't accept it, you understand it, and you use it to improve the situation. You don't use it to get insulted, or you don't use it uh, to whatever. You use it in order to improve the situation. And I'm willing to sign that each and every person that you encounter, everything you use, they use it. Do you make me right or do you make me wrong? and so
100%.
you become and so you become a slave, because I can just make you right and right and right, and you will actually follow me blindly, but you'll
Mm,
not have results.
yeah, I see. So
You will
now,
be amazing, but you will not have results.
true. Yeah, very true. Very true. Okay, so now let me ask this question. So, okay, how do I put it? So we want to get results, okay? And
Mhm,
let's say that I am working for you and I don't really know you yet,
mhm,
and I've had bad experiences with idiot, hard ass bosses before.
Mhm.
Okay. And now I'm working for you. And to me, right now, you're another just hard ass boss who, honestly, a lot of people
You
don't
will
know
fail.
what they're doing.
You will fail. You
No,
will fail.
but just a sec, but just a sec. So how do my question is, let's say literally now with you, okay? You will lead a team to results. You as mayor, you will. But I don't know you, and now I'm
Mhm.
working for you, and you're being tough, and you're
I'm not
driving me. And
asking.
hold on, if I understand, I'll get results if I actually understand you and go for it. But in my mind, how do I know that you're going to lead me to results?
I'm not leading you to results.
Okay.
I'm asking you to use the viewpoint. So you take the viewpoint and improve the result. I said the person can be right or use the viewpoint to understand and improve the result. It's not only the boss, it's only the other side. It's usually
Hmm.
the other side. That's not the problem. The boss is not the problem. I'm not leading you to results. I hire you so you will help me to bring results. I'm not leading you
Okay.
to results. You are not a cow that I need to lead or a dog.
Yes, yes.
If you are right and I make you right, I lead you because dog, I lead them. I don't
Hmm.
lead you to result. I want you to become so powerful so you will contribute, so you will bring result. How? Stop be a slave to your emotions. Stop thinking about what other people will think, feel. Who cares? Results. Once there's results, all the crying babies applaud. And
True.
when, and so results. Did you see any successful person that people don't find things wrong with them? No. If they are really successful, you touch them, they hate you
Hmm.
because by you being successful, you make them wrong.
True.
Who can be next to a powerful person? A person that can take the viewpoint and contribute to the motion and not feel inferior, not feel whatever, because the feeling will always mislead you. The
Yes.
only people that need to be right are those that are wrong.
Yes,
The
100%. I'm with you.
only people that needs to be right are those that are wrong. Because if you're already right, you don't need to be right.
Yes. And that's, by the way, 100% agreed. But and how do you do that without repelling a person that works for you? Because at the beginning, they don't know that. Man, you get what I'm saying? They don't realize that
Yes.
you're going.
Yeah. Yeah. You explain, first of all, you explain and you teach, you explain the information.
Mhm,
And a person is smart. What does it mean, clever? My definition of the word clever is the ability to see truth. If they don't see truth, if they don't see that what you say is actually makes sense, they obviously already have a problem with duplication. They already have a problem with IQ. So the
mhm.
only person that can actually help them is the people that actually they think that they are their enemies. And that's why most of the people on this planet failing because the only people that can help them is the people that are more that smarter than them, have higher IQ, higher result, higher duplication. And those people, in their mind, they make the enemies because they make them wrong. And
Mhm.
they like the useless people, the people that make them right, which mean agree with their uselessness, agree with their emotions.
Mhm.
And the truth is
Yeah.
that everyone is perfect and everyone can become super powerful for the moment that they stop to be trying to be right and start being effective.
Yeah.
The moment
Yes.
that you stop trying to be right, which means not wrong, and start to be effective, which means I love everything I need to do. I find the result. And what does it mean effective? Effective mean I define the result and I fall in love with everything that needs to be done with and with any viewpoint that I need in order to bring about the expected result. That's it. And
Mhm.
for as long as those results are pro survival, you'll get it.
Yeah, I love that.
Simple.
I love that. Got it. Okay, so I have a question about the employee-boss relationship that we'll get to in a sec. I'll just read the comments.
Just before that, Babale,
Yeah.
this is so important because you will see that your emotion will tell you that you are tired. The result
Yes.
will say work.
Yes.
Your feelings will tell you that it's too difficult. The result will say you have to look at that and do it. If you will, you will see that most of the people procrastinate because they listen to the boss, to the hidden boss that called emotion, because
Mhm.
they are how a person, how such I say everyone is perfect and anything that is not perfect is not them. What is the not them? Their emotion. There, it's not them. Their feeling, it's not them. So if I come and I worry about your feeling, it's like I'm worried about your car and I don't worry about you.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's stupid. I don't
Yeah.
know even how to call it. It's just stupidity to care
Yeah.
about the car and not about the owner.
Yeah. Well, I had dinner with a friend tonight, and she was saying that she just can't seem to stop procrastinating. She just is lazy. In the middle of the day, she'll kind of she can watch a series in the middle of the day, kind of find herself on the couch and just not get going. And she
There's no
knows it, and
result.
she knows she's lazy, and but she
No
can't
results
move.
in mind, Abale, no target in mind. There is no target. The next target is not defined, or if it is defined, is unreal for her. So instead of actually going towards the target and becoming senior to her car, senior to her emotion, the car takes her to where it wants. It has an autonomous driving towards Netflix.
I see. Yeah, 100%. It's literally that. Yeah, I see. So what does she need to do? Just set a target?
Yeah, first of all, realize that that she's cause and not effect. And
Mhm.
someone needs to be with big enough balls and tell her that she needs to stop being out ethical and get her ethics in, and it's not okay. And
Mhm.
what she's doing is just destructive. And let's sit down and figure out what is your target and do a whole handling, and she
Mhm.
will start to produce.
Yeah.
But you tell her that, and she will say, "Oh, you hurt my feeling." So I will not hurt your feeling. You will kill yourself slowly.
Yeah. So, but what do you do about then somebody that says, or an employee, or a friend, or whatever, that is,
If
you're
it's your
hurting my
if
feelings.
it,
I can't
if it
take
is
this.
if it is your employee, you need to explain to the person that we're here to produce. At the beginning, when you hire them, you're here to produce, and I will help you for as long as you want. And if you don't want, I'll find someone that is willing. In
Hmm.
parallel, you need to train them. Of course, you
Yeah.
need to train all the time. But there are people that even if they know that and you train them, the moment that push comes to shove, they don't. So you just change them because at a business, it's not a rehabilitation center. And
Yeah.
if a person, and if a person is want to help himself, he can come to us and we'll teach him and help him. And a person needs to want. He needs to want to improve, and that's why only 0.0000001% of society is actually successful, because
Hmm.
most of society are slave to their emotions. Most of society are slave to what they want. If they're tired, they have to sleep. It's not important if they need to handle the inbox. If a task seems to them complicated, so they have to leave it. They cannot cause themselves to look at the task, confront it, and do it step by step. They
Hmm.
just weak. And this
Hmm.
universe is built for the tough ones, and even the tough ones have hard time, and you have to confront it. You have to realize this is a tough universe, and even the lions have hard time surviving. So
Hmm.
if you want to survive, you need to step up and start to learn and start to move. And the first thing that you need to learn is, you want to succeed, you need to be willing to win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm. When I started to promote this thing, that you need to win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, people thought that I'm crazy. Today they think that I'm more crazy, but I bring results.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amazing. Got it. Okay, so I have a question in a sec about this employee thing that I wanted to ask, but let me just read these really quick here that I see. So first of all, Monica said, "Wow, yes, it's a quote," and I remember what part she was talking about. Saw it come up. I was also thinking that we need to take that as a quote. We have Punam here that said, "Hello, hello." Punam from India. Adele
Punam,
said, "That makes sense." Yes. Harold, at the very beginning, 6 minutes in, I already got what I needed to hear. Yeah.
the Herald.
Yeah. Yes. Aideen said, "Good to be here once again. So much love from Pakistan." Yeah,
I did.
100%.
Yes.
Hi, Aideen. Poonam said, "Truth." Monica, so true.
Yeah.
Adele, that's what gets a lot of people, feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
100%.
In Hebrew, it says
All,
you are the best. He
yeah,
says
you're
in
the
Hebrew,
best.
you are the best. Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. And Poonam said, I need to only care about results. This is super wow. Yes, yes.
Hmm.
And Jenna, amazing. Adele, good point. And
Hmm.
Lorna, amazing. Great
Yeah.
information from Lorna. Yeah, totally.
It's so
So,
amazing, Baba, that you'll see that people gravitate to anyone that sell them nonsense, which mean you're in effect, you need to
mhm,
love yourself. It's only, first of all, you need to love yourself.
yeah,
Anything like that, which
take
let's
time
be
out.
like, yeah, take time out. Let's become an effect.
Mhm,
You are a victim, you are a victim, you are a victim. Anyone that said you are a victim, people loves it, but they don't
yes,
bring result.
yeah.
Yes. You don't need to love yourself. You need to love your target, and that's the only thing you need to love. And if you love your target, you will bring result, and you will not need to love yourself because it will be so obvious that you are so amazing. You
Yes.
understand? You need to love yourself when you are useless because there's nothing to love. If I need to
Yeah.
love myself, it means there's nothing to love. Otherwise, it's quite obvious. There's a beautiful lady in the street. I love her because it's quite obvious. I don't say, oh, I need to love her. If she's
Yeah.
ugly, it's a problem. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
Got it.
if you don't bring result, you need to love. You need to love yourself because there's nothing to love. But
I
if
see.
the results are there, you are so full with yourself that if you will love yourself a little bit more, you will explode.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. And
It's
now it's okay.
useless.
So, yeah, yeah, that for sure it is. And so my question is, this is another real example. I had a friend that was saying, and the question here is it the employee that was the issue? Is it the employer that it was the issue? Or both, okay? So he had this thing where the employer kept coming to him and saying, "Look, we need to raise the numbers. The responsibility is to bring up the numbers, and you're not bringing up the numbers." And he was saying that, "Oh, all my boss wants is for me to raise the numbers, but there's so many other factors that they're not taking into account of like what's going on, why the numbers aren't raising." And like they don't really get it. Like they don't have a hands-on understanding. They're just saying numbers, numbers, numbers. So he was getting frustrated with the boss on the one hand, and they were getting frustrated with him because in reality, the numbers weren't raising.
So if the numbers are not raising, whatever this guy's saying is justifying. He's just a crying baby. Instead of going ahead and getting the result, he's explaining why they are to blame. It's his
Hmm.
responsibility, obviously, if they're asking him.
Hmm.
And if he doesn't bring the result, he's obviously useless. And instead of actually going on and bring, when you don't have results, you start to blame the people that asking for the results. So
Yes.
the target, the physical universe demand results. When you don't have results, you blame the physical universe. It's difficult. There's competition. It's not my job. It's bullshit. It's your job. You took it. You go and move.
And what
The,
if I get it, but what if the target and the numbers they want is really unrealistic? Like somebody said to me, I want us to have 10,000, not somebody said to me, but somebody comes to me, we need to have 10,000 followers by the end of the week.
Okay, so you communicate with him, and say, okay, fine, I also want. I see
Mm,
his viewpoint. Now I use it. And
mm,
I come to the boss and I tell him, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. If I need to crucify myself for it, I will. Whatever it takes, I will do it. I need your help. give me some direction, because at the moment for me, i'm I'm lost. I don't know. And I want to be very honest with you. And really, you need to say, I want to be honest. I want to do it. And I
Mm-hmm.
take your word that it's possible. I know if you say
Yeah.
it's possible, it's possible. Please help me. I will do anything needed and not needed. I will, whatever you say. You tell me that
Mm-hmm.
from now on I need to do push ups all day long. I will do it. Tell me. Just give me some direction. I need some help. If the boss is the same boss, he will come to you and say, okay, fine, so let's start with this, blah, blah, blah. He will help you. And you probably can bring 10,000. You just don't know how, and the boss will show you, because most bosses give you targets that are actually easy. Just for you, this
Mm-hmm.
seems difficult because usually the employee is useless.
Mm-hmm.
But how do I know? Because the boss is the one that built the business, and the employee is the one that complaining. The one that complain is the useless person.
Yeah.
Always, or
100%.
99.999%. The one that complain is the useless person. But the more useless you are, the more you think you are right.
Yeah.
And how do I know that you are useless? You go to complain with other people. You need support group. If you are right, you don't need a support group. If I'm
Yeah.
a good singer, I don't need a support group. Everyone said that I'm a good singer because there is result. If I'm rich, I don't need a support group. The bank account show me. I don't go and need support. The bank
Yeah.
account is enough to support me. So a
Yeah.
person that go and start to talk to other people about how bad you are is basically a person that's really bad, that need a support group because he knows that he's lying. So he want a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people to tell him that he's not lying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if
Amazing.
so the first side of the question is, if the boss,
Oh, hold on. Your video. Oh, there. Okay.
so if the boss is willing um, to communicate with you and help you, etc., wonderful. If the boss is not willing to do that, you need to say, look, uh, so I'm here. I'm willing to do it. I'll do my best. I'm going to write a plan, and I'll tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to send it to you, and I'm going to operate on the plan, assuming that you approve of the plan. If you want, you can change the plan, but I'm going to do my best, and I will take the viewpoint of it's possible. I just don't know something, and I will go and I'll go for it, and I will somehow, and I will work towards making it, and I will somehow make it. And if I think that the boss is crazy, one out of 10,000, then I will leave and find a different place. But then I'm
Mm-hmm.
again, but it can happen once. But if every year I replace a job, maybe the problem is not the boss. Maybe the problem is that I'm listening to the wrong boss, which is my emotions and my feelings and my justifications instead of the actual boss, which is me.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, that is very true. I totally see that it's the title of this video, The Bitter Pill of Success, but it's so true. It's what people don't know that prevents
Yeah.
them from being successful. So, and by the way, I see here Lorna said you're very funny, Mayor. Lorna also said so true. Poonam, I have nothing to love, so I love myself. I like laughing, and I need to love my target. So powerful, yes.
Mhm.
Adele, this is a very good format. I'm enjoying this video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adele. And Jenna said, amazing. Yeah. And Puna Mayor, sir, each and every word is life changing and it's changing my life powerfully. The environment. Thank you, Mayor, sir. Love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what about somebody who is trying to be successful? They don't have a boss, it's just them. They're starting from practically zero in a new job, or I don't know, they want to be a coach. Okay. I know actually know somebody who wants to be a coach and starting from zero and very tough to make the first income, very tough to bring results, kind of lost, no one to ask really for help. How do you bring results when you're like just solo and you're on your own?
Okay. So when you're just solo, you take something that you can bring result in. Let's say in order to be really successful, you need to do $100,000 per month. You say, I need to do $50 this month. You take something that you can do, just
Hmm.
something that you can do, and you say, I'm going to do it at the beginning of the month. So I will have the rest of the month to have fun. So you because the law is that success you bring at the beginning.
Mm.
Success happen
Okay.
at the beginning. Why at the beginning? Because you just decide, you make it, finish next. Now you have a month for resting. Yes,
Yeah.
but
Now,
actually it's
do
not
you
for resting.
yeah, go ahead. I was gonna ask, do you genuinely mean to have fun or for resting, or what do you
No,
mean with
no,
the rest?
then what I do, the next thing is because I already brought this result, I plan the next actions, set up the next target, and start the new month in the first week.
Mm-hmm.
But I take something that I can do very easily, $50, and then the next week I'm doing okay, fine. I got the $50. I'm planning the next thing. The next thing is $70, not $200, 70.
Mm-hmm.
I've raised by 20. So now I go and I get that. Something that I can. It's not easy, but I can. Not I need to do $5,000. So I have to do 5,000. If you have to do $5,000, you're in effect, it's gone.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And then the next, because you will not do it, and it's better to do 50 than nothing. And not only that, it's better because it's telling you your cause of a 50. Now your cause of a 70. Now your
Mm.
cause of 100. Now your cause of 150. Now your cause, but it's a month and I've done only $300. It's not a problem. Now your cause over 150. Now you cause over $300 and you're making $300, which is nothing. But out
Mm.
of the blue, there will be a deal of 2,000. And if you
Mm.
do that consistently, you put the target and you achieve it. You put the target. So achieving the target is more important than the size of the target because
Mm.
achieving the target put you at the point of cause and not effect. And it's not
Amazing.
important how you become cause, as long as you become cause. And if you want to be right, the problem is that you now say, okay, I have all of this problem. I need to make them go right. And I need to be right and fix them. No, 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 no. You have one thing, $50, nothing else.
Mm.
What's your name? $50. Where are you going to? $50. What do you want to eat? $50. Are you sure? $50. All that you think is just $50, one target. And
Mm.
what happens at that moment? You don't have a lot to do. You cannot procrastinate because you have one thing to do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah, what
The
else
moment
could you
that
do?
you
Yeah.
yeah, the moment that you realize that there's only one thing you can do, you cannot do Netflix, you cannot do anything because which series you want to watch? $50.
$50. Yeah,
Yes.
I see.
And once you really have this one track minded, I have a target and I'm going to achieve it, the purpose is not the target. The purpose is to remove your secret idea that you're an effect because the physical universe tell you all day long you're effect and you
Yeah.
need to convince yourself that you are cause. So if you will bring cause, I'm cause, I'm cause, I'm cause, I'm cause, what do you know? You will realize that you actually cause.
Mhm. Mhm.
You understand? So the problem is not the size of the target, is the achievement of the target. Target attainment is the goal, not the size of the target. Because
Mm.
a person that brings target after target after target after target will always win, regardless of the size of the target.
Wow. Wow. That's really good. Amazing.
Mhm.
Another quote right there. That's a
Yeah.
powerful one. Yeah. Now, okay, so and now two things. If that, and we, I guess, need to wrap up soon. So if that person can't sustain living off of just $50 a month, I mean, I suppose why would they put themselves in that position to begin with? But uh,
If this is what they can, it means that they can sustain, because
yeah,
obviously they didn't do, they don't have more. They
yeah,
manage somehow.
yeah, got it. Okay, yeah. And then what about someone that's, as an example, like an agent that they'll get their first sale after like 3 months maybe of, you have to get the
The,
clients and it takes a whole
tar-
thing. So what
the
do
target, the target is not a sell. The first target is I want to have five prospect totally trusting me.
Mm.
And then I want to have 20 target or 7 prospect totally trusting me. And
What does
then I
that mean?
have
As in, like, what does that mean for an agent totally trusting them? As in, they're
you buy
listing their property?
no, you find what they need and want, and you supply it, and you find what they need and want, and you supply it, and you find what they need and want, and you supply it, and you're on the spot, and every word that you give them, you keep, and you really care about them. You really care about them, not about the listing. There's no listing, not about what they can give you, nothing. You are there to help them.
Hmm.
And if you do that, 5, and then 7, and then 17, and then 20, and then 24, already you have 100 people in the pipeline.
Mm.
Within a month, you will have so much uh, business that you will not be able to count. Why? Because there is so many people that trust you.
Hmm. I see.
If someone trusts me, and I'm a real estate agent, and someone trusts me, they will come to me for any things that they need. But more than that, they will refer other people. I'm a coach, and all day long, I get referrals for people that have problems and need help,
Yeah.
because people trust me. I build that trust. I care about the people. I build the trust, and I'm available 24 hours per day. So when someone tell me I need me, they cannot stay as late as I can stay. I do coaching with people, and they get tired. I will continue. I do
Yeah.
what's needed. They do what they feel.
Right.
Are you with me?
Yes. Totally. Totally. Amazing. Very
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
Wow. 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 Yeah. So Lorna said, wow. Mafinza said, one truth over a million illusions. Yes.
Mhm.
Poonam, $50. Wow. Powerful. Lorna, target attainment is wow. Yes. Yes, it is wow. It's wow, wow, wow. Okay. I think that we've definitely covered, I mean, the first pill of the bitter pills.
Yes.
But it's a very good one. That's really, really good. Maybe talk for a minute on the Soul Coffee for anybody listening. What is the Soul Coffee program?
Okay. So the as I explained before, the physical universe bombard you with reason to fail. The job of the physical universe, the job of the environment, is they're giving you a reason to fail. So you become an effect, and so you become a slave to your emotions, a slave to what's happening around you, a slave to your car, to the thing that you
Yes.
own. So
Yes.
anything that you own, you become a slave to.
Mm-hmm.
That's people that are weak, and they are becoming slave to the thing that they own. So they buy something, and from that moment on, that thing become a liability. You have a car, so you need to buy fuel, you need to maintain it, it break down. People that are successful are not a slave to what they own, because they
Mm-hmm.
own it, and there's no problem. It's not a burden on them. Okay, so they can
Yeah.
own. So the
Yeah.
physical universe makes you wrong, makes you affect, and convince you from the moment that you open your eyes, during the time that you sleep, and when the moment that you open your eyes again is you are in effect.
Mm-hmm.
In order to be successful, you need to realize that you are cause.
Yeah.
In order to be cause, you need to drive yourself, once you've been effect for a long time, to start at one point. And once you started, the more you improve, the more the physical universe will tell you that you affect. You start to talk to 10 clients, and you try to make them love you, and 9 will tell you you're the worst person in the universe. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they don't
Mm-hmm.
tell it like that, they don't come back. Yes?
Yeah.
So the reason that it happened is because you accumulated a lot of fake realities during your life. Every time the physical universe convinces you that you're an effect, you take something to justify it. How am I going to be right? What's the
Yes.
next lie I'm going to purchase?
Mm-hmm.
And you find, how am I going to be right? Because the physical universe tell you are wrong. You come up with a way, how am I going to be right? Oh, everyone is bad. All men are that. The market is difficult. No one can succeed. Whatever. You buy lies all day long. In order to remove lies, much like in order to remove darkness, you need lights. In order to
Hmm.
remove lies, you need truth. So the Soul Coffee is a series of videos that you get every day. It's anything between 2 3 minutes to 5 6 7 minutes, and the job of those videos is to remove one or more pieces of lies that everyone have. You listen to these videos, I usually give some kind of a drill to do, some kind of an exercise. You do the exercises and your life improve. Why? Because some of I'm an effect, I'm a victim goes away. I promise you that you will not love all of them, but I also promise you that all of them will be super effective, extremely effective. So if you
Hmm.
want to improve, you need this injection of truth into your spiritual veins, because you get all day long bombarded with drugs from the physical universe, really bad drugs. And the soul coffee is really this thing that set you up for the day for success, because it's removing a piece of lies and just one piece of truth. Remove tons of lies, although it's handling one thing, because now you just a little bit more cause and you controlling the environment a little bit more. And the magic with the soul coffee is that every soul coffee, people that get it can tell you, is like, wow, exactly what I needed for today. It's not really that it's exactly what you needed for today. Any piece of truth is exactly what you need for today, because what you need is truth.
Hmm.
It's like sugar is sugar. It's not important if it's come in a Coca-Cola or sugar in the coffee. You need sugar. It's nice.
Yes,
Sugar
yes.
makes you happy, yes. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
a good.
soul, yes.
I love that. Amazing, amazing. That's it. The soul coffee is so special, and the technical details around it is it's 97 cents a day. So it's $29 a month. Daily videos straight to your inbox. Adele, you're asking, how do we get it? You go to gprosperity.com/drink soul coffee.
It's on the
Uh,
screen.
it, it's on the screen here, but in case you're just listening to it, that's where you go. It's $29 a month. You have a 14-day free trial, and you can cancel anytime, but you'll get daily truth to your inbox. So it's really powerful. Really, really powerful.
It's really powerful. It's really an injection of causativeness, because I give you truth. And as I said, it's not always something that you like, but it's definitely something that you need.
Much like today. Much like
Yes.
today.
Yes. It's a
Yes.
lot of pills that you don't necessarily like, but you need it.
Yes. It really is.
And again,
Amazing.
because I'm after results, I really don't care about the feelings, and I don't care about what people think about me or blah blah blah. Because when I bring the result, they all love me. So
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
process, they cry, "Oh, it's painful, doctor." I know, I understand.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And Poonam said, yes, I'll
Ah,
help you, and sent it to
thank
Adele
you.
there. I see. Added the link.
Yes,
Perfect. Thank you very much.
thank you,
And
Puna.
Lorna said, you are amazing, Marian Gall. Thank you, Lorna. And yes, he is. And
And yes, you
mwah.
are.
And Harold said, spiritual veins, LOL. Yes.
Yes,
And awesome. That was, yeah, so that's everyone. And that was amazing. Today, that was really boom. Everyone needs that. Everyone needs to hear that. So if
thank you.
you loved today, please share it. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.